Hello, my listeners. I am Dele Oyedele, a third semester student at Indiana University School of Nursing. I am presenting this story to explain why nursing is a calling, why we know when we've been called into something, and how what I have learned in this school will help me in my future career. Happy listening. Why is nursing considered a calling? Nursing is a profession that entails passion, joy, challenges, frustration, altruism, mission, compassion, and caring for people. It is a profession that requires a personal calling to care for people and save people's lives. A nurse must be passionate, zealous, and be ready to care for all patients' image, body, mind, spirit, and culture in order to be successful. In short, nursing is a calling because it requires a selfless spirit and sacrifice to meet patients' needs, even when the needs are contrary to the belief of the nurse. We know when we've been called to something, when the major aim of engaging in that thing is for other people to benefit from us. For instance, when I was in Africa, I had a degree in mechanical engineering and I was also a photo and video cameraman. After my graduation from college, I was working in a university teaching hospital as a cameraman, and this enabled me to know the number of people who were dying of cancer without much solution to alleviate this malignant disease due to the lack of oncologists in many hospitals there. I was distressed because of the higher mortality rate of the victim of this malignant disease, and I decided to change my career from mechanical engineering to the healthcare profession, so that I could work as an oncology nurse and make impact in people's lives by helping to save them from cancer. I overlooked the stress that I underwent when I obtained the degree in mechanical engineering because of my passion for saving people, and I started all over again so that my mission of caring for cancer patients could be fulfilled. Like my story, a person who has been called into something will not allow any hindrance to prevent him from fulfilling that goal. He will give it everything it takes to accomplish that mission. One of the things that I have learned in this course that will add to my ability to live out my calling as a nurse is the ability to collaborate with the people of other professions in order to achieve a common goal. This cooperating ability is what is called interprofessionalism. This interprofessionalism experience will add to the ability to live out my calling because an oncology nurse cannot provide treatment for a patient without the input of other medical team members such as an anesthesiologist, dermatologist, gynecologic oncologist, and many more. Another thing that I gained in this course that adds to the ability to live out my calling is conflict management. I learned that if a conflict is managed properly between the parties involved in the conflict, it may lead to better resolution and collaboration. This is essential for my calling because if any misconception occurs between my colleagues and I, we will be able to handle it in such a way that it will lead to collaboration and foster the relationship between us by the use of the strategies that I learned in this class. This relationship is important because a nurse cannot carry out an effective patient-centered care without the input of other healthcare professionals. In addition, assertiveness is one other thing that I learned in this course that is vital for my calling. Assertiveness is important to my call as an oncology nurse because most of the patients who cannot make decisions for themselves trust that nurses will be there to ensure their effective care. By being assertive, I will be able to encourage the participation of other healthcare professionals in the care of my patient, and thereby providing a holistic care for the patient, which will maintain the positive image that patients have for nurses. Likewise, a person who has been called into a profession has the responsibility of doing the profession passionately and doing it to the best of his ability. This is because it takes total commitment and passion for something to continue over time in face of challenges and difficulties. Passion is putting more energy into something than is required to do it. Passion is more than enthusiasm or excitement. Passion is an ambition that is materialized into action to put as much heart, mind, body, and soul into something as is possible. And nursing is one of those professions which require all this. A call can be sustained over time if the person who has been called prepares and equips himself for the physical and emotional requirement of the call. Although I am still figuring out on how to meet up with the emotional requirements needed for this profession, I believe I will know it during the course of my learning in this nursing school. Also, sustaining a nursing call requires adequate training and up-to-date information that can make the person to be competent in this profession. In short, it takes total commitment, which is giving it everything it takes for a call to be sustained over time. All in all, nursing is a way of life, a way of relating and caring that is essential for us all. Thank you.